The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warriors faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the court. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Washington Wizards, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's Davis. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 3 slot. And for the Warriors, Stephen Curry is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Moody. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Pass to Moody. Outside Curry. There's the triple. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. Kuzma outside. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the layup is good.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, came out with a victory.
They barely got the win the last time these teams faced off. And in large part, I think it was because they were pushing the action and drawing foul calls.
Well, it was because they got to play a lot of the second half against the second unit. The guys that ordinarily would have been out there were stuck on the bench with all those fouls.
Here's Poole. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Pass to Bagley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Some fouls out there can be smart. That's one. Bagley too good inside, so hold him down.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Now here's Curry. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Pass to Pajemski. Shot clock at 5. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got 5 points.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
Left side Bagley. Kuzma for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Moody. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Left side Davis. Doesn't go for him. The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Moody passes to Curry. Here's Pajemski. And the three-pointer goes.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
Kuzma with a screen on Curry. The drive by Poole, and they pick up 2.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, B.A., it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
And a nice opportunity now to see who's hitting threes at the highest rate. Stephen Curry is second.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
The 17-footer, unable to get that one.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Davis misses.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Moody passes to Curry. Back to Moody. The steal. And the Wizards on the break. He goes up and finished off by Davis.
Yes, showing off the vertical right there. Davis relishes any chance he gets to throw it down.
Warriors trail by 3. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Curry against Poole. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Podziemski. It's rebounded by Washington. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Now here's Poole. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Pass to Bagley. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Size and touch is one thing, but you add that mobility that Bagley has. That's a great job in the pick and roll.
Outside Podziemski. Back to Curry. Over to the left wing. Now here's Podziemski. Checked by Davis. Shot clock at 3. For 3. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Poole. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Sometimes forcing isn't bad. Poole was able to get inside there and earn the whistle.
Free throw good. Poole. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. To win the cold spell. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Wizards leading by 7. It's Poole on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
Now here's Poole, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Kuzma with a screen on Kuminga. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Poole's got 6.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Thank you, B.A. The Mavericks just made it public their front office is indeed in action ahead of the trade deadline. They were able to bring in the 7-footer Yusuf Nurkic. He adds size and some rim protection. This organization, I'm told, is very happy to add a big physical presence like him to their team.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. The season. Let's see where the Western Conference standings sit. You take a look at the Warriors. Right now, 6th in the conference. They want to keep improving.
Well, I think for the Warriors, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Now here's Curry. Give him 8. Here's Podziemski. Outside, Green. The 3 from Curry. It's rebounded by Washington. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Here's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
With some enthusiasm, Kuminga saw his chance to dunk it, and he took it.
Davis against Curry. Pass to Bagley. Here's Coulibaly, defended by Podziemski. Davis with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Warriors make some changes. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Melton comes in for Podziemski. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Curry. Now here's McCollum. 8 points in his last timeout. Avdia against Kuminga. Back to McCollum. And it's good. 2 points. And now it's just a 2-point Washington lead. The Wizards have gone 6 of 11 so far. Bagley is screen on Thompson. Avdia with it. Green picks him up. They get it back. Outside Coulibaly. Five to shoot. Back to Bagley. Puts up a 3. Here's Mr. Clutch. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Washington with the ball. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Back to Avdia. Coulibaly on the wing. Misses the 3. And so McCollum will bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That sends Denny Avdia to the free throw line. Klay Thompson picks one up. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Washington.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Now here's Moody. 8 points in his last timeout. And McCollum is good for 3. McCollum's got 5.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
Here's Kispert. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Inside. It's intercepted. Moody with it. He's picked up by Kispert. Pass to Thompson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Butler. Defense is right there. And he dunks it down.
How about the slam by Avdia, not messing around inside.
Warriors trail by 4. Thompson passes to McCollum. Back to Thompson. From downtown. Got a piece of it. Avdia from outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Wizards out in front, up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Wizards leading by 4. Down low, it's Draymond and Looney. C.J. McCollum is out there with Thompson. And it's Moody in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5. Avdia can't get it to go. And the Warriors shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Thompson. Looney against Kuzma. Looney passes to Moody. 6 to shoot for 3. McCollum. Kispert grabs a miss. Well, the Wizards shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. You know, Brent, C.J. McCollum is just a natural leader. A classic connector.
Yeah, C.J. has been amazing since day 1 coming into the NBA. I have no doubt that C.J., after his playing career is over with, is going to spend a lot of time either in a front office or in the league office, the way he presents himself and promotes the game. Class act.
Count that one. McCollum's got 7.
Simply, there are nights where he becomes a scoring machine, outside, inside. It doesn't matter. You have to keep a body on McCollum at all times.
Butler with the ball, and Looney picks him up defensively. That one goes in. Kuzma's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's McCollum. Good as the jump shot falls. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Avdia against Green. Kuzma, left side. Back to Avdia. Kuzma, right side. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Moody. And it's blocked.
No way, says Danny Avdia. Got right to that one.
Kispert outside. Butler with the ball. McCollum defends. 13 feet out. Kispert outside. And here's Avdia. McCollum defends. Outside for Butler. Jacks up a 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
To the middle. Here's Kuzma. The Warriors pull it in. Thompson outside. Pass to McCollum. Lots of room. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. And it's Butler with the ball for the Washington Wizards. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Avdia, screen on McCollum. Butler passes to Avdia to win the drought. Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Thompson, no good. The Wizards with a lead. Butler with the ball. No points so far. On the wing, Kuzma. Outside Koulibaly. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Avdia. There's the 3. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
You can see the work that Avdia has put into that 3-point shot.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Moody. Bagley's checked in for Washington. Jordan Poole comes in for Butler. Curry with it. Avdia picks him up. Curry passes to Thompson. The rebound by the Wizards. Avdia's got 5 rebounds in the game. Washington leading by 5. Bagley, a screen on Thompson. Down low. And Bagley gets it to go on the assist by Avdia. Bagley's got 6.
Takes contact, and a good job of Bagley fighting through at that time.
Releases. And again, no good by Golden State. The Wizards have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Kuzma outside. Pass to Bagley. Back to Kuzma. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Golden State. Thompson outside. Now McCollum. Outside Curry from deep 3-point land. No good on the shot.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Kuzma, that's good.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Warriors trail by 9. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Ball stolen. Outside Bagley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I'd like to see Bagley establish some confidence and play aggressive here. Terrific at making some of the defenders get physical with him.
First one falls for him. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Klay Thompson. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to McCollum. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It's on Bilal Koulibaly. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Moody's checked in for Pajemski.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Dubs, CJ.
And that one misses. And Brett, you've always seen the flashes, but now it seems the game is slowed down for Kuminga.
Well, BA, a lot of fans clamoring for Kuminga to get minutes even earlier on, but the Warriors took a very slow approach to his development, and now you're starting to see some of that athleticism and strength and some of that patience paying off for Jonathan Kuminga.
Here's Kuminga following the bucket by the Wizards. For 3, McCollum. And it's Poole with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Bagley sets a screen. Poole shot is off. Warriors trail by 10. McCollum on the left side. And it's rejected. Now Poole. 6 points for him. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Oh, Curry from way out there.
First three of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants to review the game plan. And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. The Wizards making a switch here. Washington leading by 7. And here's Avdia. 13 points in the win against Phoenix. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Golden State has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Kuminga finds Curry. Kuminga with a screen on Poole. No good on the triple.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Kispert. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Kuminga. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Shoots from the elbow. Ooh, Kuminga. So deadly at the rim.
And the strides Kuminga continues to make are impressive. Good to see him taking and making the mid-range J.
Poole with the ball. Jackson Davis picks him up. Avdia outside to the paint. It's stolen by Kuminga. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Podziemski. Got a hand on it.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Bagley sets a screen. Poole, the pass to Bagley. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Really nice teamwork. Poole put that pass right where it needed to be.
A minute 22 left to play in the first half of basketball.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Poole. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Clock at 6. Poole outside. Page. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Warriors trail by 9. Outside Podziemski. Back to Curry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
Certainly the last time you watched Steph Curry on an NBA floor not have a smile on his face. He always playing with that infectious joy.
So for Washington, Kyle Kuzma comes in for Avdia, and it's Davis in for Kispert.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
The kick out to Kuzma. Pass to Davis. With the drive. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Warriors shooting just around 39% in the second quarter. And here's Curry for 3. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
Poole outside. He got it up. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Washington Wizards leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front?
Quality addition for them. Well, Nurkic is an enforcer on the boards. Who can score? Now, that's what makes him in demand. Louisville.
The math on this move checks out. Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Washington Wizards.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and didn't even know it. A poet.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Here's Poole. On the court for Washington, we've got Jordan Poole. Marvin Bagley is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Davis, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the small forward position. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
And he sinks the second. It's normal for guys to jump from team to team, Brent, but Kyle Kuzma has displayed real loyalty.
He clearly is starting to value what culture means and respects the time to build that up. He wants to be part of something special. And when you have players start to think that way, sometimes it translates to the court where they're more consistent and more reliable.
Washington leading by 5. Bagley sets a screen. Here's Mr. Clutch. The kick out to Kuzma. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
They get it again. Can't hit that one.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Poole with the ball. Jackson Davis picks him up. Kuzma, that's good.
Poole showing is more comfortable in that pick and roll setting. He can be dangerous.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Jackson Davis. And that one is stuffed right through.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Poole against Curry. Poole, the pass to Davis. Bagley sets a screen. Fires for 3. They get the rebound. Second chance effort. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. Warriors trail by 5. Now here's Curry. Got it. Good job in the low post. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
And Curry's found his groove out there, and that's a scary thought.
Poole, the pass to Kuzma. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Kuminga. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Goes back up. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
Really showing some strength on that bucket. Kuminga getting more used to finishing through that kind of contact.
Poole, the pass to Bagley. The 3 ball. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Jackson Davis. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
As the top vote getter, a good bet to be in this year's dunk contest.
And with his hops, he might be the favorite in the contest. Everyone wants to see him compete.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
At the line for the Wizards, number 3, one shot.
Warriors trail by 4. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
All right, let's give a nod to defense now with a list of the teams leading the league in steals this month. Washington in 2nd.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Back to Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. Knocks down the triple. Podziemski's got 6 points.
Outstanding find from J.K. Kuminga's all-around game continues to evolve.
Kuzma with a screen on Curry. Poole with the ball. Kuminga defends. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Outside Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Davis has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And Davis is so unselfish, but defensively, you have to play him to score right there.
Outside Moody. Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Washington. Bagley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Driving inside, Mr. Clutch.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Warriors trail by 5. The 3 from Curry. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Mr. Clutch passes to Bagley. Here's Mr. Clutch. Bagley sets a screen. Here's Mr. Clutch. Outside for Davis. Back to Bagley. Poole outside. Fires the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Curry from deep. Fires hitting the triple. Curry's got 21 points in the game.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
To the right side. Here's Mr. Clutch. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Mr. Clutch has got 14 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Pass to Podziemski. Stolen by Davis. The finish! And finished off by Davis.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Here's Podziemski. He has 6. Now here's Jackson Davis. Curry looking it over. Off target with the 3. Wizards leading by 7. Kuzma, the pass to Davis. And here's Poole. Kuzma with a screen on Curry. Poole with the ball. Kuminga defends. Offensive rebound. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Kick out to Poole. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma with a screen on Kuminga. Poole shot is off.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
It's deflected.
And Bagley's defense airtight that time. Nice concentration on D.
Mr. Clutch passes to Poole. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's watched by Kuminga. Kuzma with a screen on Kuminga. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Oh, man.
Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Curry. He's got 21. Outside Moody. Back to Curry. A shot to stop the run. Davis with a rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
And here are the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Wizards. Curry. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Washington leading by 11. Bagley sets a screen. Poole, the pass to Bagley. And the bucket is good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. And Washington making a change here. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Now here's McCollum. 14 points for him. Over Butler. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. McCollum's got 16 points.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Pass to Bagley. 58 seconds left in the third. Back to Avdia. And he banks in the layup. 12 points for him.
Yeah, coming off the pick. Nice to see the big man Avdia with that tight handle.
Warriors trail by 13. McCollum looking it over. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
There's the screen by Kuzma. Butler finds Kuzma, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Inside, Kuzma knows not to dial it back. If anything, get more aggressive.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Garuba's checked in for the Warriors. Kispert's checked in for Washington. Jordan Poole comes in for Butler. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McCollum's shot is off.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Poole against Green. Kept alive. Avdia outside. It could go. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Washington Wizards closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Thompson slides in at power forward next to Green. D'Anthony Melton out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Garuba in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. There's McCollum with the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. McCollum's got 21 points in the game.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Back to Coulibaly. They set the screen. Avdia from outside. McCollum pulls it in. Warriors trail by 8. Over Poole. McCollum's shot is off. And for Washington, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. Avdia, screen on McCollum. Poole with the ball. Green picks him up. Green with the defensive effort.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Washington leading by 8. Poole with the ball. To the inside. Avdia. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
Just pushing through that time. Avdia asserting himself against the contact.
Pass to Garuba. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And it's Poole with the ball for the Washington Wizards. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Avdia. Outside Coulibaly. And stolen by Melton. A clear look for Green. And right through it goes. Green's got his first points of the game.
Tough to contest that one. Draymond went right up into a one-piece shooting motion.
Poole outside. Bagley, a screen on McCollum. Here's Poole. Jump shot is good. And the Wizards lead by 10.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And McCollum excels at everything on the court. And, man, he is putting on a show.
Santos has checked in for Garuba. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now, here's Green. Now McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson, a screen on Avdia. The 3 is up. Nice D from Avdia.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Bagley sets a screen. Lets it go. And that one's good. Poole.
He's elusive. He understands how to get some space, and he uses that dribble just like that.
Warriors trail by 10. McCollum outside. Right side Green. Pass to Santos. Three-pointer. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here's Kispert. Now here's Avdia. Wide open look. Bullseye!
Try to keep feeding the hot hand. It's coming in the form of Denny Avdia. He's cooking.
Golden State has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Melton outside. Pass to McCollum. The 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Washington leading by 6. And here's Avdia. Koulibaly with it. Stolen by Melton. McCollum on the wing. It's rebounded by Washington.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And there's the screen. Kispert, the pass to Avdia. And he gets the bucket. Avdia's got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, I'll tell you what, in this fourth quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
McCollum finds Melton. Fires it. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Such a luxury to have McCollum be able to play both guard spots. So not just a scorer, solid passer too, about 3 assists for his career.
Now here's Koulibaly. Avdia, good look. And so the ball out of bounds. Bagley touched it last. And here's what the Washington Wizards schedule looks like. On Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Outside Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Podziemski. Here's the break. Here's Mr. Clutch. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Moses Moody. And he drops the first. So for Washington, Bagley's checked in for Avdia. And it's Poole in for Butler. He's perfect from the line this time.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Podziemski's shot is good. And it's Poole with the ball for the Wizards. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be the second stop of this 6-game trip.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Podziemski. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for Washington, Jordan Poole. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Jordan Poole, as far as continuing to develop his game, is more focused on becoming a more consistent player in this league.
And both free throws good for Poole. Warriors trail by 9. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Kuminga. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Driving in. Uses the glass on the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 14 points here in the second half.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Here's Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
That's tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Here's Kuzma. Here's Bagley. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
The three from Curry. Buries it from three. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Curry. Look at Curry shaking off the contact.
If you're the D, you cannot let Curry do that to you, using that handle to get where he wants to go on the floor.
Poole, the pass to Bagley. Good work there as it goes.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Shot is good by Curry.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Poole's one of those guys that you have to play tight on D.
Good on the first. And that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 9-point game here.
And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate that he can get it done in so many ways on the offensive end.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Poole. On the wing, Kuzma. He's watched by Kuminga. Bagley down low. Jackson Davis on it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And 1:01 left in the final quarter. The Warriors shooting about 47%. A nice number. Tries the 9-footer. The shot off that time. Oh, some solid defense from Poole. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Kuzma with a screen on Curry. Poole with the ball. Kuminga defends. Good.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now here's Curry. Oh, some solid defense from Poole.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession.
Substitution on the court.
Avdia, screen on McCollum. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Green. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to present our player of the game.